Her touch burned through me like lightning. I'm Sarah Bennett, a 35-year-old single mother in a quiet corner of Duluth, Minnesota, raising my 10-year-old son, Noah. I'm a freelance web designer, my days spent coding while Noah sketches comic book heroes beside me. My life was small, contained, until a buried gift roared back, pulling me into a stranger's story I couldn't ignore. As a child, I'd brush someone's hand and see fragments of their past, vivid, unasked for glimpses I couldn't explain. My grandmother called it a blessing, my mother, a weight. After Gran died, I shoved it down, choosing a predictable life. But some gifts don't stay buried. On a humid September morning, I trudged into Northview Medical Center, clutching Noah's favorite graphic novels and a new pair of sneakers. He'd had a minor knee surgery and was due for discharge. The receptionist, distracted, waved me off. Noah Bennett? Move to the 5th floor. Ask the nurse. My gut twisted. I'd seen Noah yesterday in room 9, and no one mentioned a move. The 5th floor was hushed, the air sharp with bleach. A maintenance worker shrugged when I asked about Noah. Room 9's being repainted. Check with staff. A nurse, Emily, glanced at her clipboard. Noah's in room 7, 6th floor, prepped for release. Her quick nod felt off, like she was hiding something. I rode the elevator, unease growing. The 6th floor was labeled neurocritical care. Noah didn't belong here. At room 7's door, a doctor, Dr. Lucas Reed, stopped me. This is restricted. Who are you here for? My son, Noah. They said he's in room 7. Dr. Reed frowned. No kids here. Try room 15, 3rd floor. But my eyes caught the figure in room 7's bed, a man, late 50s, his dark hair flecked with silver, his face still but oddly peaceful. Something about him tugged at me, like a song I couldn't place. Against my better judgment, I stepped inside. My fingers grazed his wrist, and reality shattered. I stood in a misty forest, a cedar cabin nestled among pines. A man carved a wooden bird at a workbench, his hand steady, while a teenage girl laughed nearby, her braid swinging. The scene dissolved, leaving me breathless, my pulse racing. Dr. Reed's voice snapped me back. What are you doing? I touched his hand, I admitted. He seemed alone. His eyes narrowed, then softened. That's Daniel Carter. Found unconscious near Pine Hollow Ridge after a storm. No injuries, but he's been comatose for a month. No families come forward. Pine Hollow Ridge, I echoed. The cabin, it had to be there. What happened? Lightning struck near him while he was carving outside. Stable vitals, but his brains, stuck. Dr. Reed paused. You touched him. Did you see something? I swallowed, then nodded. A cedar cabin. A girl laughing. He stared. His emergency contact mentioned a cabin in Pine Hollow. Be careful what you share. False hope can break people. He scribbled a note. Your son's in room 15, 3rd floor. That night, I told my mother, Ellen, over coffee at her kitchen table. She set her mug down, eyes heavy. Your grandmother had that gift, Sarah. She saw lives in a touch. It cost her. You don't owe this man anything. But what if I can reach him? I asked. She sighed. Protect Noah first. Don't let this consume you. The next dawn, I drove to Pine Hollow Ridge, Noah in the back seat, sketching. Is this an adventure, Mom? He asked. I smiled, evading. The GPS led us to a cedar cabin, its porch cluttered with carving tools. A woman answered the door, mid-20s, wary, her eyes red from sleepless nights. I'm Sarah Bennett, I said. I saw your father, Daniel Carter, at Northview. He's in a coma. Her name was Ava Carter, Daniel's daughter. Shock froze her. I thought he was on a solo trip. The police didn't call? She clutched the doorframe. Please, take me to him. At the hospital, Ava hesitated at Daniel's bedside, whispering, "Dad, I'm here." Dr. Reed watched as I touched Daniel's hand again. Visions flooded me, Daniel as a boy, whittling with his father, teaching a young Ava to carve, shaping wood alone at dusk, grief etched in his face after his wife's death. When I pulled back, Daniel's fingers twitched. Ava gasped. He moved. Dr. Reed noted a neural spike. "Sarah, you're doing something." Days later, Daniel woke, his voice faint. "Who are you?" Ava's face crumpled, he didn't know her. Dr. Reed explained amnesia, urging patience. "Take him home. Familiarity helps." We moved into the cabin, Ava, Noah, and me, at her plea. "He trusts you," she said. Daniel wondered, touching carvings with hesitant fingers. "Did I make these?" he'd ask. I'd hold his hand, sharing visions, his first carved bird, Ava's childhood laughter, nights carving to outrun loneliness. One night, Daniel stared at Ava and said, "You loved my wooden boats." Her eyes welled. "Yeah, Dad. I still do." Weeks passed. Daniel's memories flickered back. One morning, he led me to his workshop, tools gleaming under skylights. "Can you help me remember more?" he asked. I touched his hand, seeing his life, love, loss, resilience. When I returned, he was crying. "I remember Ava. My daughter." They hugged, Ava sobbing, "You're back." Daniel began carving again, his hands sure, shaping a wooden star. "This feels like me," he said, smiling, a real, grounded smile. Winter blanketed Pine Hollow, the cabin warm with life. Daniel's carvings sold at a local market, infused with new light. Noah called him Papa Dan, and Ava and I grew close, a quiet bond forming. One snowy night, Daniel unveiled a carving, our family, etched in cedar, standing together. "You gave me a future," he told me. I shook my head. "You fought for it, Daniel." I just held on. Spring arrived, the ridge blooming green. Noah thrived, Ava and I admitted our feelings, and Daniel carved daily. One evening, he handed me a wooden bird. "This is you and me," he said. "You brought me home." I stood with Ava by the ridge, Noah chasing fireflies. "This is home," she whispered, her hand in mine. Daniel called from the porch, "Who wants to see my next carving?" We laughed, walking back, a family forged by one touch that rewrote everything.